Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. A convicted sex offender was arrested for the second time in 6 months on suspicion of failing to register with law enforcement. On March 14th, sheriff's deputies say they conducted a pedestrian check on a man they saw was in the roadway at Sunburst Avenue and Highland Drive in Joshua Tree. Deputies report that the man immediately fell to the ground, began to cry, and then provided several false identifications before providing his real name. Deputies identified him as John Watkins, 28, who is a sex offender and required to register as such every 30 days. Deputies say Watkins admitted to failing to register for the last 2 months. John Watkins was arrested for investigation into several counts of failing to register as a sex offender and parole violation and booked into the West Valley Detention Center, where he is being held without bail. Watkins was last arrested in 29 Palms in October on suspicion of failing to register as a sex offender. A man with previous felony convictions was arrested for suspected possession of a concealed firearm and controlled substances. According to the sheriff's office, on Saturday evening, just after 7 p.m., deputies did a pedestrian check on 43-year-old Jason Neal near Sunset Road and 29 Palms Highway in Joshua Tree. Neal reportedly advised the officers that he had an unloaded firearm in his backpack. Officers then searched Neal's backpack and found the firearm alongside what they describe as items consistent with the sale of methamphetamine. Jason Neal has previous felony convictions related to drugs and was booked into the Morongo Basin Jail for possession of a controlled substance, felon in possession of a firearm, and carrying a concealed firearm without a permit. He is currently being held on $130,000 bail. The Yucca Valley Town Council meets tonight with the town's dirt roads as the main topic of discussion. Here is reporter Adeline J. Wells with details on the meeting.
The Yucca Valley Town Council will discuss options to update its policy on non-maintained dirt roads. While the town currently maintains roughly 2.6 miles of dirt roads, there are approximately 100 miles of private, non-maintained dirt roads within their jurisdiction. Aside from conducting emergency cleanup operations, Yucca Valley's policy regarding any permanent maintenance of these dirt roads has not been amended since 1994. The council will receive a staff report on the issue and open the floor for public comment. The meeting will also feature a presentation by the executive director of the Mojave Desert Air Quality Management District to promote public awareness of the agency and their work. Lastly, the council will consider a resolution to establish a reward program for providing information leading to the apprehension of graffiti vandals within the town. Tonight's town council meeting is open to the public and begins at 6 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. This is Adeline J. Wells reporting for Z107.7 in Joshua Tree.
This Saturday, a special event is being held down the hill for women in and adjacent to the military. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with the info.
The nonprofit Heart to Heart organization is holding its 16th Military Appreciation Luncheon this Saturday, March 23rd from 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. The annual lunch event is happening down the hill in Cathedral City and is open and free to all active duty military women and the wives of active duty military. The goal is to give the military women a day to remember and show support and love to the military spouses and active duty women. This special luncheon program includes an exciting surprise feature, delightful music, and inspirational speakers. Every attendee receives a gift bag and the opportunity to receive a door prize gift basket. Folks interested in the luncheon can sign up at the YMCA at the 29 Palms Marine Corps Base. There'll be childcare offered by the Little Schoolhouse of the Desert. You can also get more information with the contact info we have at this story on our website, Z107.7FM.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
The 29 Palms Rotary Club Carnival is happening this weekend. Scheduled for Thursday through Sunday, the carnival is always a great spot for family-friendly fun with members of your community. The carnival will transform Lucky Park, a bustling boardwalk of thrill rides, delicious food stands, and, of course, those tenaciously tempting carnival games where you can try and win a SpongeBob that will barely fit in your back seat. The carnival is free to enter, but rides cost a bit of cash. You can purchase your unlimited ride wristband at the Boladium Family Fun Center, 29 Palms Parks and Recreation Department, or the 29 Palms Visitor Center. Wristbands are good for only one day and are $35 during pre-sale, which is happening until the carnival opens on Thursday at 5 p.m. Wristbands will be available at the carnival afterwards. The carnival opens up at 5 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, noon on Saturday and Sunday. For full hours, see this story at our website, Z107.7FM.com. With the critically acclaimed run of Man of La Mancha having ridden into the sunset, and their upcoming Daddy Longlegs musical opening April 5th, Theater 29 is already hard at work on their next project. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas puts out the call for all those princesses out there. You know who you are.
Poisoned apples? Glass slippers? Who needs them? Not Snow White and her posse of disenchanted princesses in a hilarious new musical, Disenchanted, which will prove their stories are anything but grim. Theater 29 will be holding auditions for this adult off-Broadway comedy on Sunday, April 7th, beginning at 6 p.m. at Theater 29. Director Charles Harvey is seeking 10 singing and dancing ladies to inhabit the storybook princesses you only thought you knew. This is a unique opportunity for women of all body types, ethnicities, age ranges, and backgrounds to get their moment in the spotlight, as there are no male roles and no roles for children under 18 in this story. All roles are open. Improvisational skills are an added plus. Inclusive and diverse casting encouraged. All roles must sing. A complete breakdown of the characters can be found on the Theater 29 website at theater29.org/auditions. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the Yucca Valley High School track team had a meet against Banning High School last Thursday, which they unfortunately lost. The girls' team's final score was 59-46, and the boys' team's final score was 99-27. On Saturday, 20 Trojan athletes braved the rain at Beaumont High School Track Invitational, where many of the athletes got their personal best records. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.